everybody, welcome to Oklahoma City.
OKC! Finally, guys, we're finally exploring Oklahoma City for our YouTube channel. This is Jose from Sun Life.
And Katie.
This is way overdue. Now, if you're from Oklahoma City, have you ever wondered what somebody who's not from your city thinks about your city? You can go. You know, we're waiting here. Okay. If you're from here, have you ever wondered what somebody who's not from here thinks about your city? And if you've never been here, have you ever wondered what it looks like? We're going to answer both of those questions on this video. And I kind of got off to a bad start today. I'll tell you the story later on in the video. But to get started, right here, I almost crashed. The car did exactly what that car did, except for he was on this lane we're in right now. I was driving the wrong way and almost crashed into me. Neither one of us had a stop sign. He was driving the wrong way. Literally almost had an accident. We're going to start on the north side of the city, and we're going to get on May Avenue and go southbound. This will give us a shot clear through the city, and we'll be able to see the city. Where we are right now is called Chisholm Creek. Chisholm Creek, is that pronounced right? All right. And the guy laughed like it was funny. I'm like, no, it's not funny that we almost crashed. So we're going to share some statistical information about this place, give you guys some opinions. And if you're a local, have you ever wondered what people think about your city before they come here?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get into all that in this video. This video is going to be packed with good conversation.
These condos right here are highly rated.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Why are they highly rated?
I don't know. They just recently updated them.
We're on the northern tip of the city, geographically speaking, the metropolitan area. These are basically the northern outskirts of the metro area where we're at right now. We're gonna head south.
Yeah.
Don't mind my grunting noises. We're drinking an ice cold drink.
I finished.
We finally got a little bit of rain in the morning, and the temperature went down to 88 degrees. It
feels really nice.
It's been in the hundreds, like day back to back, day after day after day.
Yeah.
So what do people think about Oklahoma City before they come here? What is it actually like once you get here? What do the locals want you to know about their city? And what do the people that come here think after they see it?
Oh, and just to be clear, we're kind of in the suburbs right now.
Northern outskirts. I'm like a cold drink in the morning. Make your throat get all
weird. That's why I get iced coffee. It's not as bad as the
So this place,
blended.
you know, the first thing you should know is that it goes from extreme heat, 105 yesterday, to like below 20 or something. It's a ridiculous weather. And if you're not ready to deal with ridiculous weather, I'm trying to see if we can hook up your maps in here so I can kind of get an idea of where we're approaching. If you're not ready for ridiculous weather, this place is not for you. This place has...
I like ridiculous weather. It gives you something to talk about.
It gives you something to die about. This is May? Oh, this ain't May yet. Okay, we're gonna keep
This is
going.
Memorial. And it's a one-way.
Yeah, I was gonna go down one way.
I was like, what are you trying to
We've
do?
gone the wrong way all across America.
Yeah,
So this is called
Quail Springs.
This isn't it either. I have to go there.
Oh, look at shadows.
I'm a good driver, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, my driving skills are on point. Is this May right here?
This is a mall.
Okay, well, get on me on May then. I thought it was like if I drove this way, I'd hit it. There's a mall?
Yeah. They got a Dillard's.
There's a lot of Dillards here. In fact, this city has one of the highest abuse rates in the country. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of dealers here. Wichita, Tulsa, Oklahoma City have the highest abuse rates in the country. This is according to some organization that's got a website, and it says if you use their information, you're supposed to quote them, but I can't remember what the crap they're called. The American Center for Abuse.org, I think.
Yeah.
Tulsa, Wichita, and Oklahoma City. Plagued. Could it be that Interstate 35 is a gateway to these things flooding the cities? Definitely geography could play a role.
Yeah.
Could it be that this area is just boring and there's just extreme weather and there's just it's just a boring place with very little character and people just don't really have a purpose? That's definitely a possibility too. Can I see a map? We're supposed to look for May. Get me on May.
Yeah, you're almost to it.
Does this turn to May?
No, you're gonna turn on May. It's right up ahead.
Left or right? I'm lost then.
Both ways.
We're heading south towards the city. Is this May right here?
You wanna go north or south?
Well, north. We're heading south. We're heading to the city.
Then you're gonna wanna go right.
Okay, so is this it right here? This is it right here?
Yeah, that's where you are.
Okay, so oh yeah, this is it. I'm gonna go left, Katie. We're taking a left turn here.
I've already seen a little bit of vagrancy
Really, I haven't seen anything weird yet.
up ahead on my side.
Graffiti out. Look at that graffiti out, man.
Yeah,
People hanging out and homelessness and stuff.
yeah.
So we're actually going that way, not this way.
I know.
You got me going right, with you going left.
Oops,
I'll pull you turn.
yeah, go right and then pull a U-turn. Do you see it yet?
I don't see anything.
The homeless person.
I can't see anything. We'll see how much homelessness there is here
Yeah.
too. I'm gonna guess if there's a lot of addiction. Somebody walking doesn't mean they're homeless, Katie.
He has a sign, and
Although
he
he does have a
holding it.
sign. Doesn't mean he's homeless either. He could just be lazy and not want to work. Oh, so there's, okay, that's not good. Already homeless people?
Yeah.
And this is in the suburbs. Mine when you close to the urban core. Okay, so we're gonna pull U-turn and go the other way.
Yep.
90 degrees? Starting to warm up a little bit. At least it hasn't started off at 100 degrees like it did yesterday. Unbelievable, man. I will say, at least structurally, there's a lot of new buildings. Like, it looks like a really new city. But that doesn't mean anything. Other people think in Huntsville, Alabama, oh, everything's new, it's a growing city. I'm like, look at this. Look at Denver. Just because the city's growing doesn't mean anything. It could still be a crappy place.
Yeah. They have a Metro Diner. Did the one in Bonita close? And yet this one's open?
And Florida's a horrible place for everything.
Yeah.
So, what's going on here? We're not turning on the sidewalk, so we can go this way. Oh, dang. Now we're stuck behind this traffic.
I was like, this is the street you're on.
Yeah, but this is a turning lane for all these people. Trying to go around these cars.
Okay.
Dang it. Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Well, to the conversations. We're going to have a few conversations on this video. Like I said, there's definitely a few conversations we're going to have. We had all day to do it.
Yeah.
I'm still sipping my Starbucks. I am not in a rush. One conversation we're going to have for sure in this video need to have is, what do people think about this city before they come here? I had no real good expectations for the city. So far, it looks better than what I thought it would look. But I didn't realize they had just an addiction problem here. According, like I said, to that website, this is, it's just, it could be the geography. Does anybody know why it's like that? Why is it like that? It could be the geography of the place. You got 35 coming right up from Mexico. Could be that. Come on, bro, wake up. I mean, I couldn't believe, it tells you the percentage of people that have used certain things. I couldn't believe how high that stuff was. Like, that much people are doing those things? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, the one that's most common, that's not the worst, and I think it's partially legal here. I think another Starbucks?
Yeah.
Okay. That one 60% of the people here have used it or something like that. Like that's more than half the population. That's crazy. More than half the population does that. 20% of the white, which is like wow. I mean, 1 in 5 people has done that.
Yeah.
The M about 15%. The H about 3%. That's high. Like
Yeah.
that many people are addicted to stuff here. That's insane. Now there were some findings in that list that I found interesting. Like it said, Miami and Detroit were the lowest in the country. So Miami's the city with the least use, and that makes sense.
Well,
Now, what does surprise me
yeah.
is that the herb in Miami, you'd think Miami would be the number one for that stuff. But it's people that don't live in Miami that go to Miami to do it. But Miami has the least of any American city, Miami. And people are afraid of Miami. I was just in Louisiana, which is a horrible place. No, Houston. And it's not the greatest place in the world.
Yeah.
It's not the worst, but it's not the best. And the girl in Houston was telling me how she was afraid to go to Miami because there's Cubans and Haitians, and all Cubans and Haitians. But, you know, like people have all these misconceptions about what's good and bad, and a lot of the places that people think are the worst, Atlanta, Miami, Detroit, actually have the lowest consumption. Quite an interesting conversation there.
Well, I think with the herb, it's becoming, you know how like in the 20s and 30s and beyond they were pushing smoking. It feels kind of like that,
Yeah.
but in our generation. And then later it'll come out that it's bad or something like that. Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah.
But I do know this. When you look at a place like this, it's the biggest city in the state, a state that doesn't have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Miami, you got beaches, you got a skyline, you got
Mm-hmm.
tropical weather, you got
Yeah.
beaches, vibes,
Yeah.
international flair.
Yeah.
There's so much life to Miami, you know? Palm trees, tropical animals, the Everglades, the Florida Keys. Crap, it's a travel destination, you know? People want to live there. So if you live there,
Is that another mall?
something happened to that pub. Probably somebody ran the car into it.
I'm seeing a lot of like vehicular property damage.
Yeah, they have a problem. Like, and you see that guy, he almost crashed into us, and he's laughing about it. I'm like, that's not funny, dude. Like, I'm you know, like you crashed your car into somebody. That's not cool. Later on in the video, I'll tell you guys something I really don't like about this city already.
I mean, it looks like I've seen some cities, and this looks pretty clean. Like,
It does, but just because it looks clean,
yeah, I
it's
mean,
devoid of life.
yeah,
It has no character whatsoever. It's missing, like, it's depressing.
mm-hmm.
Like, can you imagine if back to back every single day in your life, this is your life? Like, it gets people depressed.
Yeah. They have so much time that they devote it to their lawns. I have not seen better groomed lawns anywhere in America.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure. It's a strange place. But understandably, Miami, with beaches and vibes, you're not going to end up addicted to stuff, you know? Because how could you? There's so much good things to do, you know? But in a place like this, people get all depressed and then again, you got 35 coming right from Mexico to here.
Yeah.
And think about Texas. In Texas, the people in Texas, they're cousins to the people in Mexico.
Yeah.
So, like, when they get stuff, they're not going to push it right in their own community. They're going to put it further north.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma City, Tulsa, these are the first stops, you know, heading north.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's different where, like, in Texas, they're not going to flood their own city.
Yeah.
They're going to push shit up this way.
Yeah.
And the winter's too cold. The summer's too hot. Just really crappy weather. I'll tell you what I don't like about this city. I'm in my hotel, and I go downstairs to check out, and the girl's talking Spanish to the other girl at the front desk. So they speak Spanish. Even if they weren't speaking, you can look at them and tell they're Spanish. I asked her for a towel in Spanish. She's like, I don't speak Spanish. I said, you look Spanish, and that's okay. I said to her, okay, in English, give me a towel. But then I realized that she was intimidated to talk. So I feel like, why live in a place where you can't be who you are? It's, hospitality. First of all, you're in a hotel. She doesn't know if I'm from Spain, if I'm from Mexico. She did speak Spanish. She was speaking Spanish in front of me. How are you going to be speaking Spanish in front of me, and then I address you, and then you're going to tell me in my face, boldly lying, that you don't speak Spanish? You know what I mean? Tell me the truth. Tell me, if I don't speak English, I'll lose my job. Be honest.
Yeah.
I'm afraid because I'm afraid to lose my job. Be honest. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me in my face. And who likes to be lied to in their face? I don't like to be lied to in my face. Tell me the truth. Or don't even answer the question, but don't lie to me in my face. Tell me the truth. I'm not allowed to speak Spanish. I'm afraid to speak Spanish. I think they're going to fire me. I'm afraid what people are going to say. Be honest. Why are you going to bold-faced lie to me? When I checked out, and then she walked out to the back to get my towel. Everybody in that lobby is looking at us. There's like 20 different people down there. When you walked out, it was empty. When I walked out, it was full of people because breakfast was still going on. Everybody looked at me, and I said loud so everybody in the lobby could hear me. I said, anybody got a problem with me speaking Spanish? I didn't think so. If anybody has a problem with my freedom of speech, I'll say I'm a U.S. citizen. If anybody's got a problem with my freedom of speech, you let me know right now. We'll handle it right here, right now. People walked out. She comes back with a towel, I leave. When I walked out to check out, nobody was down there, just her and the other girl, both of the Spanish girls. I walked down there and I told her in Spanish, I said, you checking out? I said her in Spanish, I'm going back to Florida where I don't have to be afraid to be who I am. They both had this like really offended look. But at the end of the day,
well, you're at a hotel.
Hospitality.
Hospitality.
I could be from Spain.
Yep.
I could be from Mexico. I could be from Chile. I could be from Argentina. This is a hotel. Hospitality. You speak Spanish. You're talking in Spanish in front of me. How are you going to not talk to me in Spanish when I talk to you? She doesn't know where I'm from. I could be from Spain. I could be from Mexico. I could be from Argentina. I could be from anywhere in the country, in the world that speaks Spanish.
Like,
and what it is,
yeah.
people here, and it's ridiculous because almost a quarter of this city's population is Hispanic. That's 1 in 4 people.
Yeah.
If you live in a place where a quarter of the population is Spanish or Hispanic, and you are afraid to speak Spanish in public, I ain't gonna live in a place like that, bro. You can keep it for all I care. I don't give a crap. Constitutional First Amendment. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech. I'm a U.S. citizen. The first thing I'm entitled to is to say whatever I want. Whatever language I want. English, Spanish, French, Portuguese. Make up my own language. Make up my own language. I can speak it. Freedom of speech. Freedom of expression. It's the first constitutional right you have. I'm living in a place now where I'm afraid to lose my job because of my speech. When I have a conversation with somebody that's not even relevant to anybody around me. It's hospitality. It's a hotel. I spend half the month in a hotel, half of the month at my house. Sometimes I spend more time in a hotel than I do in my own house.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? My hotel is my house. I'm paying for that. When I pay you for a hotel, that's my house. That's my residence. I'm paying for it to live there. That's where I live that day. That's where I sleep. You're gonna tell me that where I sleep, I can't speak Spanish because you're afraid of what other people are gonna think? I don't think so, bro. One, the people here no tengan miedo. No tengan miedo, para eso trabajan, niña. No tengan miedo. Habla español. Habla español, no le tengas miedo a la gente. 1 in 4 people in this metropolitan area speak Spanish. What are you afraid of? No, I can't live in a place like
Not
that.
necessarily. But yeah.
Why are you going against me? She's like, no, Jose, you're an American. Speak English.
No, no. That's not what I am saying.
She's like, no, Jose, you need to speak English. That's what you need to do.
Not that. I'm not necessarily. That's not what I'm saying.
Let me offer you an apology letter. Speak English.
No, that's not.
You know what this reminded me of? You ever watch that movie with Cheech and Chong? Where one guy's like, I wrote a song, man. You know, Cheech and Chong?
Yeah.
And he starts to say, Mexican Americans.
Yeah.
Don't like to wake up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it real slow. Mexican Americans. And the other one, the American one,
Yeah.
if you don't get the context, there's a white guy and a Mexican guy, and they're friends and they're roommates and they're potheads. And the Mexican guy sings a song about Mexican Americans, and the white guy's like, oh yeah, man, yeah, I wrote something just like that, man. Is that Sheesh? She's like, oh yeah, man, yeah. Oh, I wrote something just like that, man, yeah. Yeah, it goes something like this. He goes, Bader! I kick you in. That's kind of what just happened right there. He's like, oh, that's dope. Yeah, man.
They come from Spanish descent does not mean that they actually speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Because sometimes down the line, yes, you can be Hispanic, does not mean that you speak Spanish. Like, I have a Spanish last name, and if I work somewhere, people are gonna try to have me speak. If a customer speaks Spanish,
how many Starbucks
put
is
me
this
up.
city?
They'll put me up at the front and be like, "Oh, well, you speak to him." I'm like,
Yeah, because her last name's Rodriguez, so they just assume she speaks Spanish.
I'm the last person you should be asking this.
Mexican American don't like to wake up early in the morning, but they have to, so they do it real slow. And here's Katie. Kick you in.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, oh man, that movie was hilarious.
I like that movie.
You do not have to be a pothead to find the Okay, what on earth is going on here?
How? I
How?
don't understand this.
I don't understand it either. It's like purple, and it's got a yellow roof. And it looks like the yellow thing. Oh, I see. It was like, and then they have a shoe store here. Ooh, them shoes are fresh, man. Oh, this neighborhood looks like crap. Let's check it out.
Yeah, it's always good to check out neighborhoods.
How far into the city are we? Oh, we're still on the north side?
Yeah.
Are we? How far into the city are we? Okay, put on north. Put it on true north. That way I can kind of get my bearings. Okay, well, yeah, we're still north of the. Oh, we're still way north of the city. Okay, so this is gonna be a long, long video. We're gonna have to probably make several videos. I didn't realize how big the city was.
Wow, this is kind of
Trashy?
not necessarily trashy.
Interesting?
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting is probably the term.
That is cute.
Cuban Americans
Look at that.
marry white girls
Yes.
and get papers.
You already
And
had
start a
that.
YouTube channel to make money because they don't want to work. Cuban Americans live in Miami or Fort Myers and they don't like to work. Cuban Americans think that they're better.
We just got a message. Oh, I live in this area. I'm successful. I'm the manager of the Burger King.
What is this, Baton Rouge? Where's it from? Let me guess what city it's from. Hold on. Let me get 3 guesses. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Ironton, Ohio. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Anniston, Alabama. Which one is it? Where's the video filmed?
Baton Rouge.
I guessed it. In Baton Rouge, I'm very successful, man. I work in the Burger King as a manager. Before my dad died, he taught me one thing. See, the thumb goes away, comes back. So apparently it's legal here. Blue 7. It's like, that's all that. There's that many stores selling that stuff. This is on the north side of the city. This city's huge. We've been 30 minutes in this video. We haven't even moved that far.
Yeah. You know, I've had opportunities to be managers and stuff like that.
And we turn them down.
Yeah, I do.
When we moved to Alabama, they wanted Kay to be a manager at Jack's.
Yeah.
They're like, dang it, you know how to read and write? You're hired.
Yeah, like, because they're all trying to fight
There's
to be
another
managers.
dispensary right here.
Is the thing. I told one girl off. I was like, you know what? If something goes wrong here at 2 in the morning, I looked at the manager and I was like, you want him to handle it, right? You're all fighting to have his job. You want him to handle that. They're like, I don't want to get up. I was like, well, that's what managers being like. I don't want that responsibility.
Yeah, they wanted to make her a manager.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like,
You know how much problems you would have had?
I saw it. Like,
another one.
I knew if I actually worked there, I would be manager, and I could within like a week and see a bunch of dumb. I was just like, Like,
dude, the amount of dispensaries here is insane. There's a vape shop. That's horrible. That's what these people are buying. They really are. It really is. Like, you can see the economical impact of people's addictions. It's horrible.
And they work methodically slow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's people in sections that didn't need to be in those sections because nobody wanted to move.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's how Atlanta 101 right there.
Yeah.
You can really tell there's a lot of addiction here. I mean, let's just look at how many dispensaries. Just imagine there's that much people buying. Lakeshore. Yeah, this is kind of like, I say it's kind of like What's Wrong with America. Just like, this is a What's Wrong with America type of city.
Yeah.
Or even if the roads are paved, the buildings are new. Is that a big White Castle?
That right there? No, it's a Greek restaurant.
Oh, I thought it was a White Castle.
This looks like the type of place that might have it.
New buildings, paved roads. Another one, Hyde Cannabis. What? They're everywhere. Armando's. So just figure, if there's that many people, there's that much business just for that. So let's be honest. I mean, I'm not judging anybody, but I am being clear on this though.
They aren't.
That's not exactly. You know.
Yeah.
The best thing you could do in your life, you know.
Well, I think it would be very successful here. The closest one is in Missouri.
Waffle House.
What?
Waffle House.
White Castle. But they got like Whataburger, Jack, and
Jack in the Box.
Yeah, Jack in the Box.
Whataburger. I couldn't believe when I read the statistic. I'm like, 60% of the population does that. And you start driving around seeing all the stores. You're like, wow, I can definitely see it now.
Yeah. Thing is, it's popular.
Basically, when your state like Florida's known for.
Starting to see.
Yeah, Florida's known for beaches, Disney World, iguanas. Florida man, true, honestly though. Okay, there's a lot of people in Florida. You know, humidity,
I'll turn that.
mosquitoes, and alligators, right? When your state's known for gambling and smoking, that's not exactly.
Something to be known for.
Yeah, it's kind of that's kind of like, you know, kind of degrades you as a human.
A city, no. Yeah, but still.
There's better things to be known for.
Yeah.
I mean, I take Georgia. They're known for peaches, African American business, hip hop, crime. Believe it or not. Kentucky's known for horses.
Summer Moon Oak Roasted Coffee.
I don't know if that red light camera's here.
You're fine.
Oklahoma Americans like to gamble and to burn some and to mow their front lawn. Oklahoma Americans like to burn stuff and to go outside in 110-degree heat to mow their lawns. Oklahoma Americans go to dispensaries and then mow their lawn. Oklahoma Americans are from Oklahoma and they like to gamble. Oklahoma Americans don't watch football, they just watch, I don't know. Trying to see more people walking around and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we're getting to the urban city core, right?
But you know what people think about Oklahoma? That's the other thing. What people think about Oklahoma City is pretty much what you're looking at right here.
Yeah.
Oklahoma Americans are from Oklahoma and they like to gamble. Oklahoma Americans are from Oklahoma. We'll cool down the phone for a minute, guys. Just one quick glass of AC. Facing the sun. Make sure we don't end up with the phone getting baked. Okay, she just went and sat down there to bed. Okay. Oklahoma Americans. Oh, there's a lot of homelessness here. Okay. The city, for the most part, has pretty good roads. One cure. Or on Q. I thought I said one cure. What the crap is on Q? On Q, dog. Oh, wasn't there in King of the Hill? Wasn't there a pimp that was from Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
How many Starbucks does the city need? Here's another one, dispensary. It's like there's one in every corner, bro.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Look at the bison buffalo thing. Yeah, there's another dispensary right there. This is insane. They're on every corner. That is just wild. That much.
Mango.
Here's another one right here.
Yeah.
Mango. They're everywhere. Is that like the only thing that there is to do in this city? Unbelievable. Now just imagine, right? If here where it's legal, there's that many dispensaries.
Yeah.
Imagine like in a place where it's illegal, how many like spots? You know, how much? I don't think this is different than anywhere else in America.
I just think they're.
I think it's open here so you can see it. But imagine like how much actually goes down behind the scenes in like a normal town. I'm gonna have to. It's getting hot. We're facing the sun. I mean, my phone's gonna turn off. It's getting really hot. I'm gonna turn the AC up for a minute, guys. It's getting really hot. I know you're gonna hear the wind noise, but we gotta do it for a minute just so we can cool these phones down. It's hot, man. Why we stop here? Oklahoma. This is a really interesting neighborhood here. The style of houses and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe we can roll through there. Vape shop. Unbelievable. Okay, we were the guy to do a video in this neighborhood, like a side view type of video. So we're gonna stay here another day, or maybe a night drive to Tulsa. Can I do what we did with Dallas, where we stayed the whole day?
We'll see. We'll see how we go and do and what.
I would love to explore this neighborhood. Look at the architectural style of this neighborhood here.
Yeah.
So yeah, in King of the Hill there was an episode where Snoop Dogg played a pimp from OKC.
Yeah.
And like you see Tampa, for example, it's legal in Florida to some degree, right?
You have to have doctors.
Right.
You know,
but there's dispensaries in La Esquina. Okay, so this is a Spanish neighborhood here. Let's drive around here a little bit. La Esquina, Spanish for the corner. So we're on the west side of downtown. And the way this city works is the west and north side of the city are white. The south side of the city is Hispanic. The south side of the city is Hispanic and the east side is black. That's the way the city's split up. But on the west side of downtown, there's a little Hispanic area here, which I've heard a lot about. It's in a few songs, a few things, so it's kind of, I don't know, they have to yield. Okay, there's no stop sign, there's a yield sign, that's interesting. Seems like there's a lot of Guatemalans here. I'm looking at the restaurants, and for every Mexican restaurant, seems like there's a Guatemalan restaurant.
Yeah.
Guatemala Americans are not Mexicans. They are different. They put peppers. Oh, look at this neighborhood here. That's cool. I would love to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna love to see more of the city.
Yeah.
Look at the architectural styles here. Public wholesale. So this is like a Latino hood. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna start another video on this side here. We'll stop this at 40 minutes because I've been wanting to do a video on this side over here. Now, that's a ride on one of the city's main streets on the north side of the town. check it out.